for them to lose or for them to win. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think we're going to know what that trade is like until next season, but I just hate that a black man took the fall for it.
It don't matter. Divorce court, child support, Lou Dort. Lakers in 5. The Thunder, a Boost Mobile bundle, WWE Royal Rumble. Lakers in 5. OKC, KFC, UFC. Lakers in 5. Houston Rockets. I don't care nothing about no light socket, a court docket, or my empty pockets. Lakers in 5. You could say SGA, PGA, USA. Lakers in 5. Phoenix Sun, Capri Sun, Mohegan Sun, the sun about to set. It Lakers in 5. CP3, C3PO, it doesn't matter. Star Wars and Luke Skywalker.
That's who he is.
Lakers in 5. It doesn't matter. Chris Paul, Cliff Paul, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Lakers in 5. You can have Harden, you can have a pardon, you can get a garden. Lakers in 5. Serge Ibaka, Chewbacca, Waka Flocka. Lakers in 5. White side, backside, sunny side. Lakers in 5.
You see everything. It's like, man, the Lakers in 5 memes were going crazy before the playoffs. Like, hey, Shannon Sharp calling the Lakers in 5, and now people talking about Wolves in 5. I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm hurt.
Wolves in 5. Wolves in 5. Wolves in 5, John.
Does this mean that your prediction was right, that Dallas won that trade?
Yeah. Well, so there are layers to the wins, right? So you got to look at it through this lens. Like obviously, there's only one championship winner a year, right? So as long as neither team win, technically, neither ton won. Right, Jordy?
Do you understand how they feel? I think they want to know that you feel their pain about losing Luka. What can you say to them?
Well, when you have 20,000 people in this stadium chanting "Fire Nico," you really feel it. I mean, I use the word awesome, but not in a positive way. Like, you can really feel how they feel. So yes, I feel them. How am I doing? I'm good. You know, I said this last week. God's got me covered. I have an amazing family and an amazing support group to get through it. But no, I absolutely feel it. But I'm also, you know, my job is to make decisions that I feel are in the best interest of this organization, and I got to stand by the decision. And some of them are going to be unpopular, and this was clearly one that's unpopular.
But hold on, but let's take it a little further than if your team wins.
Was a big trade in the sports world. Luka from the Dallas Mavericks was traded in exchange for Anthony Davis in a 3-team deal with the Utah Jazz. The Lakers will acquire Luka and 2 other players from Dallas Mavericks. Anthony Davis, Max Christie will for Anthony Davis and Max Christie, and the Lakers' 2029 first-round draft pick. Both teams confirmed on Sunday. It kind of shook the world a little bit. I just want to know what y'all thought about this trade.
I love the trade for both sides.
I loved it. I loved it.
Why?
You know, I loved it because by the way, shout out to Jason Kidd and whoever is the owner, the GM for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka's a great player, but they knew he didn't have the discipline to be the greatest. He can put up points, he can win, but it's hard to win consistently when your best player is also your laziest player. When your best player is also a player that like they say, I guess he drinks beer all the time. That's a big deal. He drinks a lot of beer. When your best player is that. And I think Luka is going to get a hard smack in the face. The Mavericks fans were great to have him. The Lakers fan, you better fucking win. Yeah, you a Lakers fan. Like the Lakers fan is that you got like, you better win.
Till I die.
And by the way, you following Kobe's footsteps. You better. Kobe Bryant has set the tone for what it looks like to be a professional, a Laker, and all that shit in between. And to me, Luka, as much as everybody's saying it was a bad trade with the Lakers, what the Dallas Mavericks are doing, they got rid of the one person killing their locker room, in their opinion.
I'm going to tell you why it was great for both sides. One, start with the Lakers. The Lakers are about Hollywood, selling jerseys, and legacy. That's it. Like, Anthony Davis post LeBron James is not a big enough name to carry a storied franchise. We are the greatest franchise in sports history.
In basketball.
Period. Well, sports history, a lot of people
Not over the
argue.
Celtics.
Not sports.
Not over the Celtics.
Basketball.
Definitely over the Celtics. Definitely.
Celtics got more championships than y'all.
One more, but I mean,
got it.
they just got
Well,
it
you
last.
said
year.
And they're better than
We
y'all.
still- okay, well, let me say this: we will always be the most storied franchise
In
sports.
basketball.
No,
Who's
in basketball,
who's
right?
Say-
more storied?
The Cowboys.
The Yankees.
Yeah.
The Yankees.
Shout out to Dallas.
We can talk
Yankees.
about that on another
The
show. But
Mets.
let me tell you why it's
No,
great.
maybe not the Mets.
Let me tell you
Not
why
the
it's
Mets,
Shout out to
nigga.
Dallas.
My bad. All right.
Luka Doncic.
The Yankees, the Yankees, the
Cowboys.
the Patriots.
I'm not jacking that one.
I'll tell you this:
They're a storied franchise.
a player like Luka Doncic, you will take him to run your franchise on his worst day over the best day in somebody else. Why? Because he is tough. Like, it's almost like Shaq. If you watch the interview with Kobe and Shaq, Kobe's like, I'm pissed off because you're so talented, but you come into the league every year fat and play yourself into shape. It pissed me off. Luka's the same way. He comes in the league fat, but once he gets to it, he gets to it, right? So for the next decade, amazing.
And let's be clear. Here's the real issue. One thing we don't talk about sports enough is alpha personalities. We like to focus on talent in sports. Talent on sport, like Derek Jeter wasn't the best player on the fucking Yankees. He was just the alpha personality that the players respected. Let's be clear. Every time, well, except for 2020 bubble, I'll give you all that. That was the first time LeBron was the alpha on a championship team.
True.
And when he won with Cleveland, if it wasn't for Kyrie Irving,
True.
you don't get that championship. And Dwayne Wade showed and Pat Riley showed him how to win in Miami. Basically what I was trying to say is that we don't focus on the personality enough. Let's be clear. When LeBron and them won a championship in 2016 with Cleveland, Kyrie got traded the next year. Because you know why? Kyrie didn't want to play with LeBron no more. Mm-hmm. He felt like he has the alpha Kobe personality. Mm-hmm. That's why LeBron was able to win with him, right?
So then there goes Luka has the most. He's the number one selling jersey. First time in history a foreign player has had the number one selling jersey in America.
Okay.
So that's a win.
Got you.
Lakers
Got
are
you.
winning. I don't know if they're gonna sell tickets next season. The Dallas season tickets holders might give their tickets up. There's so many unique ways for them to lose. Or for them to win, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think we're gonna know what that trade is like until next season. But I just hate that a black man took the fall for it because nobody is that powerful to do that. The owner had to sign off on that. I'm just my thoughts.
Yeah. That's a lot of talk on the internet about that, about there being, the person behind the scenes that really pulled that trigger and the casino conversation, and it's just business,
Man, there's so much to talk about, man. Like, I've been gone 3 weeks. Like, let's just
Okay.
Why shouldn't you be fired?
Well, one, I think I've done a really good job here, and I don't think I can be judged by the injuries this year. You have to judge from totality, from beginning to end, and so I think I have a really good working relationship with Patrick. I think you add in Rick, the leadership that we have is really elite, and you'll see next year when our team comes back, we're going to be competing for a championship.